The information in this video is provided for informational and educational purposes only.
Welcome to Dose of Deanne, where you'll get a little shot of what my life is like living with SMA. Today I'm talking about disability visibility. What does that mean, and why is it important? Well, to me, disability visibility means exposure to disabilities. And the reason I feel that it's important is because everybody wants to fit in, right? And when you're so different from everybody else, it can be really difficult. That's why I think a lot of times we hide our disabilities or try not to be disabled. And I think if you have more exposure to disability, then it's not so scary and it's not so strange. And then everybody can feel like they fit in. I know during COVID, it was kind of two steps back in that department. I, for one, haven't been going out as much. And now that I have started to go out, I get a lot of looks from little kids because they've never had exposures to people with disabilities. But I do see a shift in media where that's concerned. And I'm really happy for that. For example, CODA, Children of Deaf Adults, is what that stands for, is a movie that came out featuring deaf actors raising a child who didn't have hearing loss. I saw this movie when it first came out and I thought it was a really good movie. And I'm interested to see how it turned out with the Oscar Awards. They're actually on tonight from when I'm recording this, so you'll probably already know the results. But if you haven't seen that movie, I encourage you to check it out. I've also seen a lot of commercials that are featuring more people with disabilities. Some are in the forefront and some are in the background. Again, this is something that I really like to see. But we need more of it. We need more shows that feature disabled actors. We need more movies featuring disabled actors. Because the more we see it, the less strange or scary it is. So that's what I mean by disability visibility. And I think one of the ways we can do that is just by living our lives. It's one of the reasons I do these videos, and it's a big reason that a lot of our columnists write our columns as well. I really encourage you to check them out. They're on the SMA News Today website. One of my favorites is by Halsey Blocker, and she really did a great job in one of her columns pointing out how media portraying devices like a trach as a bad and scary thing, when for people who have a disability, it can be a life-saving device. Her article shed a lot of light on that, and I think it goes a long way into quote-unquote normalizing disability by pointing out that media doesn't have to make disability so scary. So anyway, those are just some of my random thoughts on disability and disability visibility. If you want to talk about this more, please head to our forums at smanewstoday.com/forums. I'd love to get your take on it. What can we do to increase exposure? And how about those with hidden disabilities? How do we include that sector of the community? So I'd love to hear your input. Head on over to the forums and we can continue the conversation. But that's all I have for you today. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.